Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so we got a new TLSQ that popped up. Now, I know it popped up, but I completely forgot about it, so I'm very sorry I didn't get the videos out earlier. This is going to be a 4-part video. The Quidditch Fest. Kind of looks interesting. I can't wait for some Christmas ones, but this will do for now. Okay, so the Quidditch Fest. When Dumbledore announces the celebration of the Hogwarts Quidditch teams, your friends are inspired to hold an amateur friendly of their own. But when the friendly turns fierce, can you study the stitching spell and help Professor McGonagall heal your friends in time for the big feast? Do this and you'll earn a rare tappable healing potion from the Hogwarts professors. So it's probably not usable in dueling, I'm guessing. Would just be an educated guess. I mean, it's been going on for about 3 or 4 days, and I kinda, didn't do it, and I should have, but I'm just under the wire. What's a friendly among friends? And I find it so funny because they used to do all those Quidditch events and stuff where you had to try to earn enough stuff to get all this the contests and stuff, and then took them away. They don't really do much with Quidditch anymore. I think it's probably something to do with Beyond, too. I'm not in Beyond yet. I've put it off so long, and I really need to graduate. So, the quest is there. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so let's get going. And as usual, they will be put out in 4 parts. I always do that. That way, if you just want to see the beginning and end, well, then you can. Okay. Would have been nice if they would have everything ready for Christmas. I wonder when the Christmas decorations are going to start popping up. Okay, here we go. There you are, Grogu. I have a couple of questions I've been dying to ask you. What's the crack, Barnaby? All right, first, what do you think about food? Okay. I think that's an odd question. I suppose it is, but I'm going somewheres with this. Just hear me out. Now, do you like sports? I love them. Brilliant, so do I. That must be why we get along so well. For me, sports and food are 2 of the best things in life, other than magical creatures, of course. All right, but what's with all the questions? What got you so excited, Barnaby? The big news. Dumbledore is going to make an announcement soon. And I heard from Penny that she heard from Madam Hooch that it has to do with sports and food. I think perhaps Dumbledore is going to announce some new kind of Hogwarts-themed food for athletes. I suppose that could be it, but we'll find out soon enough. Here comes Dumbledore. Come on, Barnaby, let's find our seats. We'll hear Dumbledore's big news and find out if you're right. Okay. Okay, get the news. 1 hour. I still say I wish there was a rush task thing on this. Always wish they would put something like that. Just have it like auto. But I'm just going to rush it. There we go. There we go. Not really looking for the stars, so. Wow, the school is holding a school-wide feast in honor of the Hogwarts Quidditch teams? As a star member of Quidditch team, I bet it feels good to have a whole feast thrown in your honor. See, my question about food wasn't so odd, and we'll get to celebrate sports, which I know you like. There will be a special performance from the Frog Choir, and Dumbledore also mentioned a special guest. That's right, I wonder who it will be. I'm not sure, but I know who it might have a guess. Tulip. She's quite clever at reading between the lines and thinking outside of the box. I did notice she took off rather quickly after the announcement. Perhaps she knows something we don't. Let's find Tulip and see if she has any thoughts about who's coming to Hogwarts for the big Quidditch Fest. Never know if I'm pronouncing Quidditch or Quidditch or how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's talk to Tulip. Here we go. There's quite a crowd here, Tulip. I think Barnaby might have spread the word a bit. I guess we're not the only ones interested in learning who the special guests at the Quidditch feast will be. I'm surprised more people haven't been able to guess, honestly. It's quite straightforward when you consider the clues. The clues? Dumbledore's speech, of course. It was full of clues as to who the special guest is going to be. You know how he likes to do these things. Always a bit obscure, a bit indirect. He likes to keep us guessing. In fact, if we go over Dumbledore's clues together, I bet you can guess the guest yourself. I kind of have an idea who it is. Obviously, this is all about Quidditch, so kind of have an idea. Interested to see if my idea is right, but somebody from one of the previous TLSQs, I'm thinking. I can't remember the person's name. It's one of those weird names, and I'm thinking that's who it might be. Here we go. Based on our conversation, it seems the guest could be Ludo Bagman, Celestina Warbeck, or Gwenog Jones. That's it, Gwenog Jones. I think that's who it is. Ludo Bagman is a noted Quidditch player, like you said, and Celestina is great with the crowds, of course. Gwenog Jones also fits the bill, as Andre suggested. That's brilliant detective work, everyone. I think you've almost got it. One of the names you said is exactly who I think it is, and I'll tell you who, but I want to hear your guess first. Based on our conversation, who do you think is most likely coming to Hogwarts for the Quidditch Festival? It's got to be Gwenog Jones. She'd be my second guess. I can admit I might be doing a bit of wishful thinking here, but I think it's Ludo Bagman. I've read a bit about him. Apparently he's a bit of a gambler, and he's known to dupe players with fake gold. Some might consider that a bit unscrupulous. Exactly, a famous Quidditch player with a knack for clever tricks makes me wonder how I might fare at the game. You'd be brilliant, Quidditch Tulip. You'd be brilliant at Quidditch, Tulip. After all, it's not just a game of brawn, it's a game of brain. That's true, Penny. Strategy and cleverness seems to be an important part of the game. Quidditch requires such a wide range of skills. Everyone here would do well at it in their own way. Barnaby is so athletic, Tonks is such a quick thinker, and I know the rules of the game front and back. Then perhaps you should all try out for the team next year and see how you do. Why wait? We could hold an impromptu friendly on the training grounds right now. What do you say? That's a brilliant idea, Penny. I thought you'd like it. In fact, the more we talk about it, the more excited I get. I think we got to do this. Prepping the training grounds for a Quidditch friendly will be quite an undertaking. You need to get bludgers, beaters, not to mention a snitch, and you need to set up goalposts. Do you really have that kind of time? The feast is supposed to be quite soon, isn't it? It will be tight, but you know I love a challenge. And don't worry, I can handle getting the training grounds set up on my own. If you're going to do it, it might be best to get Dumbledore's approval first. That way there's no risk of getting in trouble later. I bet he'll approve. I mean, it was his idea to get all excited about Quidditch by throwing a feast. Since we agree it's a brilliant idea, perhaps we could see what he thinks before I set everything up. I'll go and talk to Dumbledore now. We'll see what he thinks about the idea of holding a friendly for friends. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go talk to Dumbledore. Dumbledore's office. Hello, sir. Thanks for agreeing to talk with me. I won't take more than a moment of your time. Penny is interested in holding a Quidditch friendly for our friends on the training grounds. I said it was a brilliant idea, but we wanted to clear it with you first. I'm glad to hear you and your friends were inspired by the Quidditch feast, but I'm afraid I can't discuss a friendly with you now. You got me in the middle of dealing with an urgent problem that requires all of my attention. What is it, sir? Perhaps we could talk it through together. How kind of you to ask. A bit of brainstorming might do me some good at this late stage. Perhaps in discussing my problem, I will discover its solution. Okie doke, 5 stars to pass. I really always thought they should make everything 3. 2 or 3, lower it. And I think what I'm going to do for graduating, when they start having all the decorations up everywhere and for Christmas, I think that's the way I want to graduate, is with Christmas decorations. I think it'd be kind of cool. Get a Christmas outfit for graduation and everything. I'm really thinking that's what I'm going to do. I think it'd be sharp. Once they start decorating the hall, the big hall for Christmas, then I'll graduate. I don't even need it. You get them when you don't need it. Oh, whatever. Here we go. I see. The special guest for the feast is canceled, and you've got to think of a replacement soon? Precisely. Perhaps there's someone you might like for me to invite in their stead. I am open to suggestions. Many heads are better than one. Just ask a Runespore. I'm happy to help if I can, sir. In fact, Tulip and I were discussing who the guest might be. I came up with a short list of possibilities based on what you said in your speech. Ludo Bagman, Celestina Warbeck, or Gwenog Jones. My friends were excited to meet each of them. I thought perhaps you had invited Gwenog Jones, but Tulip thought it was Ludo Bagman. The guest I invited was in fact none of those that you listed, though each would make a fine guest at the feast. In fact, I believe you solved my problem. We could invite someone from your list. Who are you most excited to see at the feast? Gwenog Jones, Ludo Bagman, or Celestina Warbeck? Gwenog Jones would be quite well suited to the occasion, sir. Brilliant idea. I will write Miss Jones a letter immediately. I'm sure she'll be delighted to visit the castle once again. Thank you for your help. Sometimes the most powerful problem-solving tool is simple conversation. In exchange for your time and attention, I will gladly grant you and your friends permission to stage a friendly. Just promise me that you'll be safe. Of course, thank you. I'll let Penny know you've given the okay, so we can prepare the training grounds. When she's done, we'll put the friend and friendly. I'll see you later at the great Quidditch feast, sir. Okay. It's kind of interesting, but it's not. Ooh, nice snow. Why do they get all this nice snow out there, but why don't they have Christmas decorated for the hall and everything? I'll never understand that. Oh, well, witness the friendly. I do know a couple of things, like somebody gets hurt or something, but let's see what happens here. Blimey, Madam Hooch, the training grounds are a wreck. What happened? I was hoping you might be able to tell me. I only just arrived myself. Penny said she was setting up a Quidditch friendly, but this looks more like a Quidditch disaster. You're right. I got class soon and the place is a wreck. There isn't time to clean this all up. Don't worry, madam. I can help you clean it up. While I do, I can look for clues as to what happened here. Another 5 stars. Oh, gosh. Why? I'm so sorry if I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I just have a lot going on and trying to balance doing this, because I love doing this, and everything else. So I saw the timer tonight and I thought, uh-oh. I've had a couple of people message me saying, where is the new TLSQ? I said, it's coming. The goalpost suggests Penny was set for the friendly, and the marks on the ground look like some kind of fall. It could be the aftermath of a Quidditch friendly gone wrong, but I'd be surprised if they didn't wait for me. Quidditch can be quite competitive. Perhaps your friend's friendly turned into a fight or someone fell. Then again, something much more sinister may have occurred, perhaps at the hand of a jealous party. What do you think? What's the most likely explanation? Since there are marks on the ground, the bludgers in the air, it seems to me that someone must have fallen. A fall from those heights? No wonder the hospital wing is filling up with patients. What? There's been an uptick in injured students in the hospital wing? I believe so. I overheard Professor McGonagall saying the hospital beds were completely full. Oh no, if what you're saying is true, that could mean my friends are in the hospital. I hope they're not too terribly injured. I'll hurry there now and see if everyone is all right. Perhaps then I can figure out what happened here. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. That's the end of part 1 of the Quidditch Feasts. So apparently there's been an accident or something. I'm not sure who it is, but maybe Penny got hurt. I don't know. We'll find out in part 2. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Feel free to like the videos and subscribe to my channel for more Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery content. And until then, till next time, happy tapping because this is the way.